We're told that we can choose happiness, but we're never told why it feels so impossible. We're told that a good life consists of love and family, a good job, and a steady income. But many people who have all these things and more are still deeply unhappy. We become so consumed with climbing the career ladder, raising children, and achieving financial freedom that we forget to be present in our own lives. But we have the power to make small changes in our behavior, environments, and relationships. And I believe it's up to us to take time out of our days to intentionally practice simple habits that truly nourish our souls and enrich our lives. So here are some simple steps that you can take starting from today to lead a joyous and fulfilling life. In this complex and sophisticated world, I sometimes feel like it's the simple pleasures that truly nourish my soul. There's a saying that if you can't find happiness in a cup of coffee, you won't find it in a yacht. I always come back to this quote when I'm feeling down and inadequate, to remind myself that life isn't made of big momentous occasions, because those only come once in a while. And if we keep waiting around for groundbreaking milestones, our everyday lives will be nothing but a blur of mundane routines. This is why achievements, no matter how small or insignificant, should be celebrated every now and then, just to remind ourselves that happiness is what we make of it. Some of my simple joys include taking a walk in a park, having a clean home free of clutter, listening to smooth jazz, appreciating the beautiful colors of spring flowers and the gorgeous autumn leaves, spraying my favorite fragrance, getting some exercise, and soaking in a bath. There's so much beauty in nature, and it offers to us freely many of the best simple joys. Whether you're an early riser who enjoys watching the soft pastels of sunrise, or you can't get enough of the dramatic hues of sunset, the sky holds simple joys for us all. Being out in nature can help reduce stress and induce positive emotions. So make plans with friends or loved ones who share your interests. Go to the beach, the park, or go hiking. Gaze at the vast sky, the greens of the trees, or the vast mountain tops. Listen to the birds singing, the breeze blowing through the trees, and the waves crashing on the shore. Breathe in some fresh air and smell the ocean's scent. You'll be surprised at how much more grounded and grateful you'll feel after spending time in nature. Social media makes us question our happiness and satisfaction in life, because online everyone seems happier than you. It's easy to look at someone's LinkedIn profile and go, "Oh wow, what have I been doing with my life?" There you go, comparing yourself. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook are comparison traps that encourage us to question aspects of our lives. They constantly bombard us with posts about the things we lack and remind us of what we're missing in our lives. And I think we can all agree it's not a very good feeling. That's why it's good to have electronic timeouts. Put your phone away and temporarily log out of your social media accounts. Doing this will allow you to get away from an environment that causes you to compare yourself and question your life's decisions. And it also frees up your time to do productive and fulfilling things that enrich your life. In a world where you can be anything, choose to be kind. Committing to a few random acts of kindness per day can boost your overall happiness and give you a sense of purpose and meaning. When it comes to random acts of kindness, keep in mind that small gestures can have a big impact. A random act of kindness does not have to be a grand gesture. It can be as simple as doing something to make someone else's day brighter, such as a simple compliment or a smile. Here are some ideas for random acts of kindness. Give someone a compliment. Let someone go ahead of you in a line. Give your bus seat to someone. Help your elderly neighbor mow their lawn. Buy a warm meal for a homeless person. Pay for someone's coffee. Volunteer at the animal shelter. Bake cookies for everyone in your workplace. Give someone a random gift. And smile as much as you can to everyone. Cut yourself some slack and learn to give yourself some grace. You're doing your best in a difficult world because adulting is hard. Own up to your mistakes, the financial mistakes, the bad relationships, and horrible breakups. Acknowledge your flaws as a human being and be kind to yourself. Because regardless of what we do, time will continue to tick. Morning will turn to night, seasons will change, and years will pass with or without our permission. So stop dwelling on the past, let go, and make room in your life for new and beautiful things. You can never move forward by moving backwards. Your past is only a part of you and does not define you. You're currently evolving, you're learning and nourishing yourself to be the best version you can be. So learn from the past, but never leave there. We all have the occasional bad days and experience tragedy. Life can be a little unkind, and some days you just want to curl up in a ball and cry your eyes out. It's alright to be sad sometimes. However, staring into the distance and arriving at a place of hopelessness will likely have the more positive people in your life fleeing in search of self-preservation. Misery loves company. Hopelessness attracts hopelessness. So depressed people are more prone to attract those who share the dissatisfaction with life. Surround yourself with people who see possibilities rather than limitations. Avoid naysayers and pessimists. Distance yourself from people who do nothing except dump their trauma on you. I'd like to think that many of us understand what it's like to hit rock bottom. Life is hard. However, keeping your head above water in the face of adversity shows courage, perseverance, willpower, and resilience. Pessimism and complete defeatism will not help. Try to keep a glass half full attitude and remember that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Tomorrow is a new day and you will not have to live this day again. For anyone who was brave enough to start their journey to happiness but now believes they can no longer do it alone, therapy is a good way to unburden yourself. Nobody should ever feel alone in their thoughts or struggles. Therapists are trained to listen and assist in breaking down the walls and limitations you have placed on yourself, as well as helping you heal from all your hurt, anger, and depression. You'll be amazed at how much more loving, happy, and grounded you become once you've done the work and healed, and you begin to see the world through happy lenses. If it isn't a hell yes, then it's a no. It's easy to fall into a pattern of overextending yourself, both personally and professionally, only to feel exploited, depleted, or resentful. To make others happy, we bend over backwards and crawl on broken glass, often at the expense of our energy, boundaries, and happiness. While selflessness, empathy, and kindness are admirable qualities, they should not come at the expense of our happiness and well-being. So, it's okay to say no to the plans you'd rather not attend, to people who drain your energy, to joyless activities and commitments. Say no gracefully and compassionately. Stand in your power and live a happier life because of it. Sometimes it's good to relax and get away from everything for a while. Planning a vacation is incredibly exciting and provides a boost of happiness. The joy of a trip often starts months before the trip begins due to the anticipation. You become psyched about having a nice time especially if you're going with loved ones. And it doesn't have to be anything glamorous. An extended vacation to somewhere familiar, such as a beach or a mountain town a few hours away from home, may provide more meaningful and lasting memories than an expensive vacation overseas. Imagine a life without owning student loans, having credit card payments, or even a car loan. Getting out of debt gives you the freedom to enjoy life without financial worries. If you're always broke, you can't travel to see the world, you can't buy experiences, nor can you do the things that truly makes you happy. The pressures of being in debt can be overwhelming and can impact our ability to do the things that bring us joy. Getting out of debt is certainly one way to lead a joyous life. Consider the last time you truly laughed. Chances are it was a while ago. We adults don't giggle as much as we used to because we're preoccupied with all our adult responsibilities. But the great thing about laughter is it doesn't cost a thing. No pharmacy or insurance needed. Laughing makes you feel good, so let your pearly whites shine through. Thanks for hanging with me today. If you made it this far, you're a darling and I love you for that. I wish you the best of luck on your journey to happiness, and I hope you find joy, love, and serenity along the way. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.